come in to visit from Georgia, and we decided for the week they were here, we were going to take a little road trip to Roswell, New Mexico. And for those of you that haven't heard of the 1947 incident,
the Army Air Corps, what the Air Force used to be called, claimed to have had a weather balloon go down, but a lot of people are claiming that it was actually an alien saucer, and it went down, and they supposedly found parts of the saucer as well as like humanoid beings, but that was never confirmed.
aliens! Roswell has since just accepted their fate that they're going to be known as this tourist little alien town. The drive there was really interesting. So everything's bigger in Texas, and that includes the wind. We experienced our first wind/dust storm. We were kind of excited. We were like, hey, we've been here for a year, it's time. No, we should not have been driving, is what we discovered.
We found like an hour north of us, and I think a little bit more like west of us, where we were staying in Roswell, there were like trains being blown off of the train tracks, and like 18-wheelers being blown over in the middle of the road just because of this wind. And here we are in
a little
like,
Honda Civic.
A Civic, like
just trucking along.
Oh Lord, it was terrible, but yeah, it's a lot like this.
So we get into Roswell and we're like, all right, we have like 15 miles left on the car. Just find a gas station and then we'll go to the hotel. So we went to the first gas station we see.
And it's closed.
Because there's no power.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, they're having a bad day. We'll go to the next one. Same deal.
All closed.
And then we notice that some of the lights are blinking. And so we Google it, and almost the whole town is out of power. And so we cry a little bit inside.
And I have to pee this whole time. And none of them are open. There's no bathrooms.
It was really scary. And so everywhere we were like, okay, we'll go downtown. Maybe we can find a bathroom and a map and somebody to help us. No, everything was closed. Nobody had power. And so we're like, let's just drive to the hotel. Maybe they'll, figure it out. And so when we got to the side of town that the hotel was on, they had power. We found a gas station with 4 miles left on the car.
Yeah. So we get to the hotel, and we're like, wait, what's going on? I try to check in, and they're like, oh, your room's not ready. And they said it's going to be another 4 or 5 hours to get into your room because we only have one working set of laundry machines so that we can like washer and dryer stuff, so that we can do your sheets.
They were running on like some backup generator.
They're running on generators and not their the electricity.
And obviously it wasn't just us. Everybody that was trying to check in was having the same problems.
Yeah, I mean, it was terrible. But
they were like, yeah, we've been out of power for like the whole town's been out of power for like 2 days. Oh, but we had a great time, swimming, and then we hung out, watched a movie, and we ordered pizza. And so we did have a good time. And then the next day, the power wasn't back totally to the whole town, but it was back to the downtown area, and so we did get to go and do what we wanted. So we went to the International UFO Museum and Research Center, which I highly recommend. It's pretty much like
it's just a whole bunch of like documents and like recordings and stuff.
It's all mainly about that 1947 incident, but then it takes information from around the world. It's mainly the U.S., but from around the world, and like documentation of flying saucers and aliens and like proof of abduction, and it just puts it in there and it's like, well, what do you believe,
And honestly, most of it, well, I wouldn't say most, there are a few things there that are like from recently, like 2011, 2014, of people like writing affidavits with their police station and government that they were abducted in 2014. It's cool though. I don't know, it's crazy.
So if you're gonna go to Roswell, you gotta go to 2 places. The museum and this place called Alien Zone. So Alien Zone is technically the gift shop, and then inside of the gift shop, like in the back, it's like $2 a person or something, $2 or $3. You pay, and it's called Area 51, and all it is just a whole bunch of photo ops for you with aliens. It is so much fun. They've just got all these goofy little they're upside down, or they've got a crashed spaceship for you to take a picture with, or they're at a bar, they're on a motorcycle.
They got one passed out at a house party with a bottle of beer in his hand.
It's so the International UFO Museum in Roswell. We got our stickers, and we are ready to go.
With the latest developments in the finding of a flying disc. Late this afternoon, a bulletin from New Mexico suggested that the widely publicized mystery of the flying saucers may soon be solved. Army Air Force officers reported that one of the strange discs had been found and inspected sometime last week. Our correspondents in Los Angeles and Chicago have been in contact with Army officials endeavoring to obtain all possible late information. Joe Wilson reports to us now from Chicago. The Army may be getting to the bottom of all this talk about the so-called flying saucers. As a matter of fact, the 509th Atomic Bomb Group headquarters at Roswell, New Mexico, reports that it has received one of the discs which landed on a ranch outside Roswell. The disc landed at a ranch at Corona, New Mexico, and the rancher turned it over to the Air Force. Rancher W.W. Brizzell was the man who discovered the saucer. Colonel William Blanchard of the Roswell Air Base refuses to give details of what the flying disc looks like. In Fort Worth, Texas, where the object was first sent, Brigadier General Roger Ramey says that it is being shipped by air to the AAF Research Center at Wright Field, Ohio.
On our way out of town, we stopped at Bottomless Lake State Park. It's like, what, 20 minutes outside of the Roswell or something? If that.
Yeah, probably.
So it's real close outside of town. It's this, you take this right turn and it just looks like the movies, where it's just this endless road, and you've got to do it. Highly recommend it. It was cool. So Bottomless Lakes is, I think it's 5 lakes, and 4 of them are sinkholes, they're not actual lakes. But it was so gorgeous, and you could just see for miles. It was breathtaking. So that's Roswell. We definitely recommend that you go. Just take a night and go hang out.
While you're on the streets that are going in and out of Roswell,
Alright, cool. Thanks.
for the love of God,
Later.
listen to Willie Nelson.
I don't know how either, so we're about to figure it out.
You only have so
How
much
do you
time
stop this?
where you can drive in the same
Oh, I
places
don't.
that
I
they
mean, I
have
don't
a
know
lot
how
of
either.
I don't know if it's like the same places, but it's the same, view and
It's
stuff.
the landscape that you
It
picture.
just fits.
Listening to On the Road Again and all of that.
On the road again.
If you have an idea for what you want to see us do, let us know in the comments. Hit us up. If you ever have questions, can also let us know those.
Yeah.
See you next time.